It's Wellness Wednesday, so you know what that means. Dr. Quinn, Mississippi's favorite doctor, is in the house, sort of, just through Zoom. Dr. Quinn, how you doing this morning?
Doing good, sir.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. All right, what's our topic today? Because I know you're always coming up with good ones, but ones that we need to know.
Yes, sir. It's a type of therapy that's research fact proven. It's called cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. It's very helpful as far as just having better outcomes in life.
Okay, so why is it different than maybe some of the other therapy?
Well, basically, this therapy helps a person understand, or they become more aware of what they're thinking, and if they can change maybe their perspective, they'll have a better outcome. A perfect example is a patient that I had a couple of days ago. She's had many jobs. She's having a hard time keeping the same job. And I asked her, I said, what happened on the last job? And she told me pretty much the same thing. Nobody liked her. And I asked her, tell me, what made her come to that conclusion? Well, she told me on her first day, when she walked in, she spoke to a number of people, and they were a little bit reserved. And I asked her, I said, well, when you felt they were reserved, what was your response? And she told me that she was reserved to them. She said, they're going to be mean to me. I'm going to be mean to you. And I said, what if we just rethink it? Maybe they were a little reserved because they didn't know you yet. And maybe they were curious. I said, you're a very nice lady. And I said, maybe they just were a little bit intimidated. And she said, I never thought about that. So going forward, she's going to work at trying to not always assume the worst. It's about the glass half full versus half empty. Sometimes if you look at things from a different perspective, your response will be different and you'll get a better outcome.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I don't want to make it too simple, but it's like learning the right things to do in certain situations or pulling back in certain other parts of situations. For her, it was pulling back. For others, it's pushing forward, like, hey, maybe go say hi to somebody, and all of a sudden the mood will change. So how long has this therapy kind of been around? I mean, I'm assuming this has always kind of been around. It just maybe wasn't named.
Right. Well, it was started officially in 1960 by a doctor named Dr. Beck. He termed it cognitive behavioral therapy, and it's recommended that it's provided by a licensed psychotherapist. But a lot of my patients, like the lady I talked about, said she's not going to a therapist. She said, Dr. Quinn, if there's some type of thinking process, she said, you tell me. And, basically, as a family doctor, sometimes I am the therapist.
And there's no medicine involved in this one.
There can be. For some patients,
there can be. Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to fill us in.
For some patients, they might need a little bit extra help other than just the therapy. And what we prescribe typically are serotonin reuptake inhibitors, the happy pills we talked about. It helps you so that you have a higher level of serotonin in your brain, which is a neuropeptide, which makes it easier to just have those happier thoughts, where you'll have a happier response and a happier outcome.
So I guess kind of digging into the weeds, how is this different than a sit-down therapy session? How is that different?
Well, basically, this type of therapy is specific, where you just really focus in on not so much the person, but how the person perceives things and how they respond. Basically, I read a lot of books. A couple of weeks ago, you asked me about the book I love. This guy is Robert Greene. He wrote the 48 Laws of Power. In these books, you teach yourself to think like this, think more positive, become more able to be more impactful on your response, and be more impactful on a better situation outcome.
How would you know if you need this specific type of CBT?
If things are less than optimal in your life, like say, for instance, you keep losing your job, or maybe you have a hard time with relationships with your spouse or your significant other, then you could talk to your family doctor, and then they might recommend a psychotherapist. But then if you don't want to go, then the family doctor, such as myself, can help you like I helped that lady. And hopefully her next job, she'll keep the job and stay gainfully employed.